Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Abd Muhammad Noor who's back in action. Today's class will be structure of the atom and the periodic table. That is the first chapter of Form 2 chemistry concept for your information guys. And this chapter, it's known that this chapter is very examinable in national exam. That's the KCAC examination. Our class of today basically will be the structure of the atom. We'll be discussing about the structure of the atom. The reason as to why they're using the conjunction and is that the structure of the atom and the periodic table have got some relationship. That's why they're saying structure of the atom and the periodic table. Because in the periodic table we'll be learning the first 20 elements, how they form their ion, you see now, okay? So many things you're going to learn by the way, electron configurations, how to determine period and group of an element is what we'll be learning. But before we proceed to that, we are going to discuss about structure of the atom. How does the atom look like? You see now when they're saying structure means what are the particles that are made up of an atom, yeah? Okay, what are the natures of those particles that are made up of an atom? You see now, okay? Then we'll be seeing also and the possible questions that can be framed from the structure of an atom. You see, so we'll start with the structure of the atom, yeah? Then later on we'll be discussing about the periodic table. So let me start with this one. Structure of the atom. The structure of the atom. This is what we are going to discuss about. Okay. Before we go and talk about the structure of the atom, we are going to define or give out the definition of an atom. What's an atom? That is formal work. An atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. Period. Stop there. In chemistry, we don't talk much. Remember, it's not like biology where sometimes even you try to convince the marker of your paper. But in chemistry, it's a matter of saying the right thing. You see now, you must be brief to the point. So structure of the atom. Then under this, we are going to define what an atom is. An atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. Let me write for you that. An atom is the smallest particle of an element. Is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. Look at that. In a chemical reaction. This is the definition of what? Definition of an atom. An atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in a chemical reaction. By the way, it's very easy. Know this one. Make sure you know this one from today. Then, atom is made up of subatomic particles. You see now, an atom, let's write that. An atom is made up of subatomic particles. Subatomic particles. So now we are saying an atom is made up of subatomic particles. What are these subatomic particles then? We have 3 subatomic particles that are in which an atom is made up of. 3 subatomic particles. Number 1, we have from a 1 we have protons. Protons are positively charged particles. Protons are positively charged particles which are found in the nucleus of an atom. Tell us their position and their nature. When you're saying their nature is whether they're negative, positive, or whether they don't have even charge. So protons are positively charged particles which are found in the nucleus of the atom. Don't forget that. So are positively charged particles and positively charged particles. You see? And they are found in the nucleus of an atom. Within the nucleus. I'll draw for you the structure, don't worry about that. And position them where they are supposed to be found. Yeah? Just understand this thing. So protons are positively charged particles, and they are found where? In the nucleus. Don't forget that. Then the next one is, we have also what we normally call electrons. This is Roman 2. Another subatomic particles that's made up of an atom. These are what you normally call electrons, yeah? Electrons are negatively charged particles. Are negatively charged particles. And are found on the outermost energy level, on the shells. You cannot say on the shells, yeah, or on the outermost energy level, or they are found. Electrons are found on the shells, yeah, just understand. Then we say that electrons are negatively charged particles. So they have this one, a negative charge. While protons have got a positive charge. This will also bring another concept of chemistry ahead of us, don't worry about that. Protons are positively charged, while electrons are negatively charged. Okay? Remember, protons are found in the nucleus of the atom, while electrons are found on the outermost energy level. Tell us their position, please. Take your time, this chemistry. Then we have another subatomic particles by the name called neutrons. Neutrons have no charge. Have no charge. What does it mean? They are neither negative nor positive. They don't have any charge. They are neither negative nor positive. Okay? So they have what? Zero value. Just understand. Okay? And these neutrons are also found in the nucleus, have no charge, and are found in the nucleus. Period. Just understand. So these are the three subatomic particles of an atom. Protons, positively charged particles, which are found in the nucleus. Electrons, negatively charged particles, which are found on the outermost energy level. Then neutrons, which have no charge. They don't have any charge. Yeah? They don't have what? Any charge. That means what? They are neither negative nor positive. Okay, after that, after knowing the definition and the subatomic particles that are made up of an atom, we will go ahead and draw. Let me draw the structure, yeah? Let me draw this thing. Okay? Let me draw for you this thing. Okay? This is how an atom looks like. So these are what we normally call electrons. Then here inside we have the nucleus. This is the nucleus, yeah? Yes, sir. So let's say this is the nucleus N. So in the nucleus we have B and N, where B is what? Protons. And N is what? Neutrons. Okay? B inside the nucleus what? Represent what? Protons. While N within the nucleus represent neutrons. Just understand that. Electrons are found on the outermost energy level of an atom. They are found on the outer shell. Just understand that. Yeah? Electrons are found on the outer shell. Just understand this thing. It's very easy, by the way. Okay. Then, what are the possible questions that can come in the examination from the structure of an atom? Let's see that. Possible questions. Sometimes you can be told to define what is atomic number. What is atomic number? From the structure of the atom, atomic number refers to to the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. The number of B, which represent what? Which represent what? Which represent protons. The number of protons in the nucleus of an atom is what we normally call atomic number. So you're going to say, is the number of protons, is the number of protons in the nucleus, tell us please their position, in the nucleus of an atom. Period. Atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. Simple. As easy as that. Then another possible question is, you can be told in the examination, divine what mass number is. Understand that? What mass number is. Mass number. So from the structure, mass number is the sum of the number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of the atom. Look at that. Draw this thing in the examination. Sketch it somewhere. Is the sum. Because both of them are found in the nucleus. Yeah? So we're going to say is the sum. Is the sum. Just understand. This word is very important. This is a word content here. Is the sum of the number. Is the sum of the number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus, of an atom. Period. Is the sum of the number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. Very easy, by the way. So we can say mathematically, mass number m is equal to B plus n. Mass is equal to protons plus neutrons, of which you're going to use this one ahead of us. Chemistry is very easy, my brothers and sisters. It's a matter of words. Just it's a matter of what? Understanding. Just understand. So mass number is equal to mathematically B plus n. You see, chemistry is also another mathematics, because that's in relation with mathematics. We are going to see several calculations here, but don't forget that m. All this statement can be written like this: mass is equal to protons plus neutrons. Very easy, by the way. Okay, that's another possible question. Another possible question from the structure of an atom is, you can be told, explain why an atom is said to be electrically neutral. Look at that. Explain why an atom is said to be electrically neutral. So let's try that. Reason why an atom is said to be electrically neutral. It's said to be electrically neutral. What is the reason? Why are we saying atom can be electrically neutral? This is the reason, yeah? Because the number of protons, is equal to the number of what? The number of is the number of electrons. The number of electrons in any neutron atom. In any neutron atom, we say the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons. That's why atom is said to be electrically neutral. Just understand. So you can say B is equal to E. Mathematically, you can say B is equal to what? E. The number of protons is equal to the number of electrons. Okay, guys, that is about what we're talking about is the structure of the atom, and that is the concept of chemistry about the structure of the atom. Just understand. In our next class, we're going to discuss about the periodic table. okay? The periodic table, okay? Which is very, very important, by the way. But make sure you go through this. Know the definition of an atom. Tell us the particles that an atom is made up of, the subatomic particles, which are protons, which are positively charged particles, okay, which are also found in the nucleus. We have also electrons, which are negatively charged particles, which are also found also in the nucleus. Then we have also neutrons, which are no charge, which have no charge. They are neither negative nor positive. I think, guys, without lecture, I'm sure you can go through, read this thing. Then in our next session, we will be talking about the periodic table. Okay? Otherwise, I wish you the best.